Greetings everyone, and welcome to my review of the 30624 LEGO Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi 20 years collectible minifigure. Let's just get into it. So quickly I'll just go over the little display stand. This is very similar to, well, it's actually pretty much the exact same as every other 20th anniversary stand. It just says Obi-Wan Kenobi on the bottom. That's literally the only difference. If you don't know how these are built, basically it's just some archway pieces, two of those. We have two 1x4s one on either side, and then a printed plate in the middle, which is just, it's a pretty common piece in black, but it has the nice printing on it, which is interesting. This is an optional piece that is included to connect it to other stands, and yeah, that is the stand. It's a stand. Now, of course, the main item of interest with this entire polybag is the actual figure itself, and it's a classic style Obi-Wan. Does have the printing saying 20 years of LEGO Star Wars on the back, which can kind of ruin it for some people, but at the end of the day there had to be a way of distinguishing it from an actual original figure, because otherwise, as you can see, it's pretty spot on. So obviously it comes with a pretty standard blue lightsaber with a, not chrome, but a silver hilt. It's pretty standard. It's literally what we've been getting for Obi-Wan's since the start, pretty much, though obviously the hilt has been updated. And yeah, otherwise the printing is very, very basic, but it's very accurate to those original figures. It's just very thick lines, very low, like, graphical quality, so to speak. You know, the brown printing is pretty good overall, and it does look pretty accurate. The printing on the back, obviously, as I just said, is the 20 years of LEGO Star Wars, like, logo. It's printed well, if you care about that. It's not really anything to go home about. The hair, of course, is the old style of just city hair, essentially. Whoops. Just in grey, pretty standard. And now that I've removed that, put them back on the stand, you can see the face print is pretty basic, I'll be honest. And quite honestly, it needed to be. That's just kind of how it was before. No pupils, of course, but, you know, overall, an okay figure, and also, just so you're aware, no back facial printing, because that was not a thing that existed at the time. But otherwise, just as a quick comparison to a more modern design, here's the one from the Death Star gun. I don't know what the actual set was called, but yeah, as you can see, this one's slightly different because it has the hood, but generally, the overall look hasn't changed too much. It's just the actual quality and overall, like, detail has changed. But yeah, that is the set overall. So it's nothing that special in the grand scheme. It's very much just they needed to have a way of getting Obi-Wan, and they didn't release enough sets for it, essentially. But at the end of the day, it's a very nice little thing. It's pretty cheap on the second-hand market just because it was very widely available, especially in America. And a lot of places actually have it as just a free bonus when you buy other Star Wars merchandise, which is how I got it. So overall, I like it. I think it's cool. It's another 20th anniversary figure to add to the collection. I only really have this one and the Han Solo, because they're the only two that I care about. But yeah, overall, decent. And yeah, that's going to be it for this review. So thanks for watching, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye!